Today I wanted to share a little bit about some new products that are out that I absolutely love by UmWowStudio. And UmWow has created this amazing, very cool media tape, and it's fabric and it's very sticky. This is great for lots of things, and I'm going to show you. But specifically for bookbinders, it's great because you can use it on the spine of your books. So here I used it, I used the striped one on my book, and I love the fact that they're mildly translucent. So they'll either reveal the color below or it's adaptable. So in this case, I painted over it. I still got the stripes, but I was able to coordinate the colors on my cover. I have been using it on all my bookbinding projects. So these are some little mini journals that I'm working on, teeny tiny. And I loved using the white on here. And you can cut it to size. But again, the cool thing is it's translucent. So it's almost designed to blend into whatever you're working with. So it just, you really don't have to do anything but just stick it on and it works great. So I thought that was so cute. And then a while back, I did a video on Instagram using it in different ways. So this fabric tape is great for creating doors and windows, or tip-ins and flaps because it works like a hinge. But then I also used it on shapes, and then I cut them out and then I glued them on. So again, I had some brightly colored pink paper scraps and I just stuck pieces of tape on it, and then I cut the shapes out of the taped on pieces, and I created these little scallop shapes. So it's just super cool. Again, great for tip-ins or whatever you want to do. And again, it's kind of poised to blend in with whatever you're working at. Even though it looks white, it's pretty translucent, and so it'll just blend in with whatever you're working on. So, of course, this tape came out after I created this journal, and the idea for this journal was I wanted it to be a lot grungier. I was going to explore some kind of edgier concepts with it, like do a little more punk rock. But it ended up just being the journal that I needed right away. But I did still use some different imagery on the cover. And I had a blank piece of media tape and I just made it to coordinate. But of course, once this came out, I was like, I really want this on my cover. So I thought it would be fun to just cover up my current spine. So I'm just gonna cut this piece out. And it's very sticky. So, you know, you just kind of have to work with the stickiness, which I actually love because it just means that it's gonna stay put. So I just love that. And I'm just gonna experiment. I'm just gonna tape right over my stitches. I don't really care. And again, look how cool that is. You can see them through the spine. And now I'm just gonna fold it over. And what I did is I lined it up perfectly on the top, so I only have to trim once. So I'm just gonna trim it. If it gets stuck, then I take my scissors out and then start again. And there you go. Plus, now I have this cool piece of sheer, semi-sheer, to be careful, there's stuff I can't. So I'm just trying to think, maybe I can cut some shapes out of it and stick them on my pages. right? So I can reuse them again. It's just like literally so fun. There's so many cool things that you can do with this stuff aside from just your basic bookbinding techniques, especially because of the translucency. You can just literally keep playing and playing with all your scraps. I mean, how fun is that? I just love it. And I love black and white stripes. I love Dee Dee's hash marks. Some of my favorite motifs. I never got over like Tim Burton. I'm a big Tim Burton fan. So, I mean, even today I'm wearing all black and white. So it's a big thing in my life. And I'm just adding these pieces. And see how cool it is? It just looks so cool. So anyway, I just wanted to share these little bits and bobs with you, and so you can kind of see firsthand what these tapes can do. And they're up on the UmWow site. And they're totally amazing. Like, again, you can paint them. I put them over even something bumpy and it's still staying put. It looks so much cooler now. That just goes so much better than what I had. And even if you do small strips, they stay in place. And that's really hard for a media tape. Like, to get these small, thinner pieces to stay put, that's saying something. So it just isn't a test to how strong it is. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I'll put a link in the description so you can go check it out on the UmWowStudio site.